Hello, my green skins, and today we are doing some more on proper. This was voted. You guys wanted it, so you get what you want. More Zeon versus Federation, as you guys get to watch me suffer playing this game. Hopefully, the music is not getting me copyrighted playing. I may need to go do another one of those fun moments where I turned off the music again because I have been getting fun. I have been getting so much fun being copyright claimed over and over and over again. We're going to have fun talking about this. Today we have two special guests. We have a Dark Sharingan, who's been on the channel multiple times. Hello, Dark. How are you today? Yeah, I'm doing quite good. And a well-known artist in the community, someone who has been a part of Flophouse on and off for quite a while. Supers from the Super's studio. How are you doing today, Super?
I drink vodka.
And so we are here to have some fun here. You can actually see, again, as I've always said, we're part of a retro community. We always are working on doing retro stuff, and I am turning the background music way down because I keep getting copyright claimed. Thank you, Bandai. Go eat a dick. Yeah, I know. We will talk about all that because we're going to have some fun with this. So where should we start here? Before I start, if you want to catch Super stuff, he does have a Patreon. Great artist.
And I do offer commissions.
Yeah, we're always looking for commissions. The man also does a comic, and he also has a Twitch account. And there we go. So there's that. Now we are part of a Metro community. Please support the retro community. When you get a chance, we're always looking for more people to join us. Like, subscribe. We also have a Patreon. And hello, Michael. Hello, my green skin. Welcome back. All right. So where should we start first? Do you want to start with the Gundam stuff first there, Soups, and then we'll move on to everything else today? Because we can talk about the build, like what's been going on with Gundam in the last couple years.
I mean, I don't really know anything about Gundam. It's just everything else I have an opinion. So basically, we'll probably start with the thing I don't really have anything to say about, and then we'll go into if I have opinions on.
Okay, there we go. All right. So, Gundam build kits. Now let's talk about that, because lately I agree with you. A buddy of mine picked up some build kits. The fucking things were falling apart. He had to actually Gorilla Glue shit, which he's never had to do for the build kits. That was the one good thing about build kits for this stuff. It was always good. No, the most recent build kits that came out, for Bandai have been shit lately. That's what my friend's been telling me. Okay, go ahead. I've been going. Did we lose him? Did we lose him? Hello? Did I lose everybody? Did we lose?
Hello?
Did we lose? Okay. Just repeat everything you just said. You went completely dead.
The Discord gods are just...
Yeah, all we got was... It always ended and died. Bandai was censoring you. We'll be talking about censorization of the internet lately, very shortly. Yeah, like a good example of this was the most recent Optimus Prime. From what I heard, he's absolute shit. From what I've been hearing. No, I'm just saying that was a big issue recently. Has been in general, model kits coming out of Japan have been really shoddy lately. Again, I like. Yes, I know. Yeah, well, because it's plastic. Yeah, it really is. It's garbage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the funny thing is yeah, I know, I agree with you. There's been some problems with that for a while, and yeah, I've been having that problem myself with their build kits. And no, like I said, I heard about the Optimus Prime being a shit figure. From what I was talking to a friend of mine about that, he said that is one of the worst figures he's ever seen. So, what do you think is? Yeah, no, yeah. I think so. It was one of them recently. He said it was garbage. I don't know. Yeah. Well, they're not solid plastic like they were in back in the day when I had my toys, man. Oh yeah, I remember when those toys were good. So I'm playing. Yeah. Oh yeah, like my friend still has his He-Man toys, and those things have been shit on. Literally, his dog took a bit on one of his toys. So you know it's top quality when the dog takes a poo on it, and it's still awesome.
The He-Man fans will have a lot of laughs.
That good old He-Man. Well, here's gonna be. I could see what you're saying there. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of the new Gundam stuff. Again, looking at what I'm playing, Zeon versus Federation. I still think this is one of the best Gundam games out there, and it's because you feel like you're piloting a mobile suit. You're not feeling like you're piloting. To me, I like how chunky this feels. Like turning radiuses are off. You have to use your operating system. You have to use your targeting system to register targeting properly. You have to spend time. The mobile suit doesn't necessarily give you a full fucking thing. So it has this level of feeling like you're actually piloting something this big and chunky that this would need. And then when you can pop into some massive speed, it really works for you when you're doing this. That's my vibe I got from this, though. It feels more chunky. Which, like I said, when you play the seed game, it Zone of the Enders, for example, is super fast paced. The seed game feels like you're copying Zone of the Enders, and that's been my big problem with it. I would honestly say the video games haven't been that good. Like the closest thing to the most innovative game, I think, where they're not copying somebody else, has been basically nothing but crap. But this is actually a really good, grounded, fun game, and that's kind of why I like this one. I would disagree. I would disagree. Zone of the Enders, I think, did it best, personally. No, Armor Core's too fast-paced. Like, Armor Core, you move around that battlefield. If you don't learn how to strike run and to, like, speed, like, you need a lot of speed. Like, I'd pop on even OG Armor Core. This feels more like, you know what this reminds me of? If you've ever played the Mech Warrior games, this kind of reminds me of them, where they're very chunky. You're not moving high pace, but you're not completely slow. Because in that, you are literally a walking fucking turn. So yeah, no, both games have their own beast. There also is the Gundam Saga, which, again, I don't like that they're little kids. I'll never like little kids in video games. I always think that, but, you know. Mind you, the creep factor that is So yeah, well, RPGs, like, there's a JRPG that's called Zeon versus called Mobile Saga or Gundam Koketsu something RPG, which is basically they made a completely customizable game. I'm telling you, Dark, the PS2, man, you missed so much of that era, and it's one of the best.
We have delivered a new model mobile
eras
suit
you can ever play. And I think we're live. Yeah, I can hear me. I can hear me on the headphones, so we're good. Prototype gun cannon. Yep. Now I'm gonna take myself a gun cannon. I don't know. I guess, like I said, the fast pace, like, for me, even the saga I didn't like was the fast paced saga. That was, hold on here, I just gotta do that.
This is White Base. Do you read?
So White Base is being attacked right now.
The enemy has surrounded White Base.
Protect that damn White
Base.
Protect the White Base! The White Base is being attacked.
Zeon forces are not going to let us out of this town.
Actually, I've been watching Gundam lately because
they're here.
They really had. There's other than a couple animes. I really haven't been paying attention to anything new
White
recently.
Base is under attack. Requesting reinforcements.
I don't know if you guys feel the same. I don't mind. See, here's the thing. I don't mind Ramba.
Requesting reinforcements.
Ramba's okay. To me, actually, the only ones I've been watching lately has been Chevrolet, which is actually kind of fun, and the other one I've been watching that's a little bit fun recently this year has been Sakamoto Days, and Dawn to the Dawn is the other one, and that's because that is actually a feel-good. Oh fuck, Char. I don't wanna fight you, Char. Go fucking fuck yourself, you cocksucker. I hate Char.
Do it,
I hate Char.
Good move, Noble.
I hate Armoro as a whole. Like, in this game, I really hate Armoro. It's Armoro! Why? Fuck you, Armoro! Go to hell! Armoro.
He's good.
None of them. I hate them all equally, especially the Gundam Wing ones. The Gundam Seed ones don't bother me as much, but the Gundam Wing ones, oh, I hate those. I hate all of them. I don't like Hero. Hero's annoying. Yeah, actually, Catra was the only one I kind of liked.
Behind me?
Catra, I didn't like Duo. No, I didn't like Hero. I didn't like, Shin Tank, what his name was. Yeah, Wu Fei. I don't like.
Do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth. What?
Yeah.
Misfortune?
Oh, for me, you know what? The only one I actually like.
Don't take it
Iron.
you can thank your father.
I hate to say it. The one anime you feel that betrayed us. Iron Blood Orphans. I actually.
I am a son of a zombie family, and I will go down in glory.
What
Enemy
happened with that
destroyed.
censorship? Actually, explain
Thank you very
Ironblood
much.
Orphan censorship. Because I heard the manga's different. I heard the manga differates from the actual. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Speaking about censorship, do you think we should move on to the next topic tonight, and get inform Dark of the evil? All right. Take it away, Supers. You're here to go, my friend.
So, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. This Fire
When
Nation
he's
being Collective Shout. Before then, all the gaming companies lived together in harmony. You know, Steam allows players to basically post whatever games they want, so long as it didn't break any laws, which they didn't. But the Fire Nation...
Yeah, even remember at one time there was a game. There's a really crappy game about horrible zombie sex, and that was still allowed to exist. Then it was removed. And then they actually got a letter from the actual creator, the guy who created Steam, apologizing. Remember, that did happen.
However, whenever Collective Shout would play this game too, it doesn't know, like, that's not my idea. Not like right, I'm being hyperbolic, but anyways. And Collective Shout, it's like, you are going to listen to us. So they were trying to contact Visa and PayPal and all these other, providers, saying, and they applied. And since they got, PayPal, and Visa and MasterCard and all these other providers to basically go after Steam, and we got Steam to then release. Collective Shout has been on a power step on this thing. And we're starting to reflect on, but at the same time that happens, there's internet law that's being passed in the UK, Australia, and these other countries, basically how before using the internet at all, you provide your ID and your other information.
Yeah, and they've actually started burning. They started certain sites, from what I was looking at recently, have been taking certain suggestions. It's not illegal to do, but certain things that are considered offensive are being removed from places. Now, can I be honest with you? I have a feeling. So, first of all, Dark, now that you've heard what's going on with the internet, how there's super censoring right now, what's your thoughts? No, this is different because they actually legitimately shut down people's services. And this is actually, talking to a friend of mine about this could actually very well, people like Supers who are artists, because they've done something that's suggestive, guess what? No more Patreon for you! You don't meet the criteria, Soups. You're yeah. Yeah, like this to me, my theory's been this. And it's been a theory for a while. Oh, this is the big relationship. I gotta let this go through just for a second. Let them little banter, but we can talk while it's happening. Hello, Arus. This is to me
compared to the
annoying
Earth Federation, the
for
national
one reason
resources
and one
of
reason
Zeon
only.
are less than 1/30.
We are, as a whole, we're guys just kind of chillaxing and stuff. This is cutting us off. Now, my crazy theory is this has nothing to do with Think of the Kids. What this is basically they realize that the internet is how they're losing control online. So they've decided that they're going to use the one thing that everyone agrees is bad.
You of all understand
And
this
thinking
the
of the
best.
children is
We
that
were
one
driven from
is
Earth
that
and
one
forced to
thing they
become
want to protect.
colonists in space.
So that one thing
For 50
is their way
years, a
to
handful
basically
of
try to
elites
take
on
control.
Earth have extended control
And
of
with
the
the
Earth
rumor that
Federation into space.
the rumor that UK is going to change the age range to
How
16
many times
for
has the
voting,
Federation quashed our demands for freedom? As God will not abandon us.
that right there tells you exactly
My
what this
beloved
is.
brother, Garmazabi,
This
was
is them
sacrificed.
trying to control
Why?
stuff. They've been
History
losing
demands
control
that
of the
we,
narrative
chosen
more and
nation,
more and
must
more as time's gone on.
together
Now
we have
it's at a
struggled in the
point
harsh life
that
of
no
space
one
and built
cares,
this new
and now it's at a
culture on
point
which
where
we
people are
stand.
getting angry.
Zeon. However, many of you have lost fathers and sons.
Yeah.
My brother Garmazabi has. For true victory is within us.
Okay.
Victory is. My people rise and never forget that we, the citizens, hail!
We have delivered a new mobile suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to me, it doesn't really matter. Like, again, you know, kids can watch Panty and the new season of Panty and Stockings too, and with no problem because it's on Amazon. Panty and Stockings 2. You know, the giant vagina scene in Panty and Stockings 2, where we watch a character grab a girl's vagina and ram her vagina into her body.
And speaking of which,
What?
you know that the owner of Precious Doubt, she got recently.
Did she? What did she get exposed doing?
Oh, she is an advocate for the Netflix movie TV.
It doesn't surprise me that the people who want to protect this stuff, again, my belief is always like this. They don't want to control the narrative. They want to make it so that they don't give a shit what you guys actually think. They are paid. They are bought and paid by key groups and organizations to take control of the scenario. And once they have control, then it's like, okay, you know, let them get away with their evil doing. They don't care. That's my theory. That's been my active theory.
The UK leader basically said that he doesn't care about catching, you know, PDF files or anything like that. He cares more about like locking up trolls.
Yeah, which is bullshit. Like, to me, that when he said that sold me as this guy is full of shit, and I don't trust this man at all. And this guy proved to me that he's too dangerous on a lot of levels. Like, I already thought he was dangerous. Now add that by 10 in my personal opinion. I don't like this guy at all. But that's how it's going. They want to play these dirty games, and I still think it's going to be a bad thing when it happens.
Yep. They want to control information.
That's what it is.
They
want to
control the truth.
Yeah, they are closing the gap on society in a lot of ways, and that is a bad thing. In my opinion, this is shit we don't want to see in our society. Because the truth is, if people can't trust what's going on in the world, you're gonna have a bad day. And I don't like bad days. I want good days. Thank you. I mean, maybe I'm one of those guys that believes that I want everyone to have a good day. I don't like people having bad.
Exactly.
See that's me, I'm more worried about that mentality because I truly believe you're kind of destroying the narrative, and I don't want that destruction of our stuff. Personally, I think we need to fight every inch, every mile. I don't agree with harassing people, but if they're going to tell us that we are not allowed to have XYZ stuff, well, guess what? I've said it time and time again, especially with now, like I said, a lot of people lost their ability to run their video games when Visa did that. No, here's the thing, like I've even said, if they want to keep, like, I truly believe we are the canary, I keep wanting to say coal in the canary mine. We are the canaries in the coal mine. In a lot of ways, our asses are like video game companies, like the no return stuff. I will say this ad nauseum because I believe this is like legit 100%. When they started censoring stuff in a major way, when they started no return, no refund, guess who got hit first? Who was the big hit back in the day? It was video games. When they started the censoring. Remember, video games had multiple, wasn't just one or two, it was multiple times that we got nailed for this stuff. So that tells me right there, I don't trust that at that point. So I personally think that we're kind of getting screwed again. Like I said, this is their game plan. Like the idea of you don't own your games. That to me, that is evidence of that they want to get rid of that for one reason only. They don't want us to control our games. They don't want to get that all entertainment. The idea is make all entertainment you can't use. Like that's the game plan, I think personally.
I think we purposely want to get rid of, and also another theory on top of that. I also think we purposely want to get rid of entertainment as a whole because the birthing prices. I was going to say, they think that, because people...
I won that fight. Go ahead, say it again. Sorry, my bad.
They basically, they think the birthing crisis happened because people are staying indoors. They're so recluse and all that. It's like, no one wants to go out with me anymore.
It's a space work pod modified.
So it's like, and it's like, well, they got some good entertainment, so why would they want to go outside? If we ruin their entertainment, they'll have no choice but to participate in our systems.
Well, here's the thing. They have to actually give you, like they actually are supposed to give you those. But no. Do you know that they're supposed? You could still technically, in theory, order their games. Like you can actually. Yes, you could. Yes, they're supposed to be able to give you those copies. If they're supposed to. I don't know if they do still, but at one time you could get copies of this shit. Yeah. Yep. And that I disagree with that. I've always said I think that's the worst thing that they've done. I only have 4 games on Steam. I actually go through GOG because guess what? I can play all my games on GOG. I can get backup copies, and I can have those backup copies on a fucking floppy, and there's nothing stopping them from doing that. And and a lot of people don't know they secretly keep certain sites open. They keep their information on certain sites if you want to back up your stuff again. Like, I am an avid believer that I should be allowed to do. This is why I liked itch.go. Up until recently. Again, they got hit with the visa stuff too. The only one that didn't get hit was luckily what's it called didn't get hit. And GOG didn't get hit. But that's because guess where GOG's from? They're in a company where you don't have no control. And yeah, well, GOG's the only one. This is why people use GOG. You've got to sometimes mod your shit. That's the only big problem with GOG.
For me, I'm planning on getting a Steam Deck, and like, cause for me, it's like I'm not getting like a PS5 or Xbox One or all that because it's like there's not enough games on there for me to justify like purchasing a console like that.
So my feeling towards it is, maybe I'm just being special, but my feeling towards this is very simple. I've already made my decision on the matter. And my decision is, in a nutshell, I have decided that this shit is not going to sail with me at all, and I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm live streaming games that I acquire on certain sites, and that's it. I don't need their systems. I can have my own. Yeah. Yeah, but eventually what happens is, you see, my only thing is I don't believe in allowing them to have free reign on telling us what to fucking do with our shit. I will never agree with that at all. So letting them get away with that is where I have a problem. Or I got a better idea. Emulation is the best translation. Play your games and fuck the system.
Especially if you say that. By the way, if you download new games from the Steam Deck onto a hard drive or SD card, like you can play them like offline.
Only certain games. No, only certain games. I honestly, Soups, I hate to say it, the Steam Deck might be a problem too now. I hate to say it, we shouldn't have that option. That shouldn't be a problem though. And the thing is, Steam has been, up until recently, Steam was the place to go. Like, I respected everything Steam did. This is the first time I've ever seen Steam basically do this to their people. Like, again, I don't like
and
that.
Actually, from what I've heard, Steam and Itch.io, they're playing a lot of the payment.
Yes, they are. They are planning on doing it, but they have to. See, the problem is that they have to, right now, kill their games. Which means that these companies are losing money. And like I said, here's the thing, a lot of people are pissed right the fuck off. And people are actually sending messages and they're saying, hey, stop doing this. Hey, why can't I play these games? Like, I'm sorry, but, and the same thing with the itch.go thing. that was like a place where a lot of hentai games went. Like, I had a friend of mine who was working in a certain thing, and he was doing a certain visual novel that's on there. You know, and I may not agree with some of the stuff he does, but as a respect, we're playing. We finally got a Gundam, boys. We finally got a Gundam.
Oh yeah, because like these corporates like they try to say it's like they decide canon, but they don't get to decide cultural canon. And by that I mean they don't get to decide what sticks around in the culture and what doesn't. Exactly.
No. You see, here's the thing. I kind of disagree with you. And the only reason I disagree with you is because of one reason and one reason only. I actually believe, this is my theory. My theory is that this actually was, as a whole, a plan of certain groups to take control of the media. Because they want to control what's going on. They want to control the internet. Destroying the internet. Like, I hate to say it, I don't believe for a second, maybe this did push something in one direction, but I don't believe for a second that anybody, because we've had this conversation with people over the years. I don't believe for a second.
We have delivered a captured enemy mobile suit. As for repairs, we can... It lack...
What the hell did I just get? Oh, I guess I'll find out. What was it? Oh, I got a Zagog, and so my thing is that drives me nuts about this as a whole. I personally think that there's some stuff going on right now in our society that I think they don't want us to. They don't want people to know. That's my theory right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's just a theory. A J theory. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on. That's my theory right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just like maybe I'm just goofing around. You know, who knows? Maybe that's what's going on. But I have a theory that's what's what. I think the game plan was to shut down key things. Don't remind me. Yeah. No, you see, stupidity has always existed in our world. We just only now realize that it exists. Yeah. Unfortunately. I wish it was. Yeah. Well, yeah, and they sanitize it in a way I don't like. I've never liked the fact that they've sanitized it like this. I've always been, annoyed by that. That's been my thing. No, they don't, and that's the thing. And well, the only thing I have liked is now they've had women. They only like. There's only been 1 or 2 times that there's been female characters in Dragon Ball fighting. It's the first time we've seen a lot of women fighting it.
Commencing Operation Odessa.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always thought that it's annoying the way they've been doing stuff lately. So that's kind of been my thought process with the whole scenario. Yeah. Well, it's funny because like the only thing that isn't censored is like the nudity and stuff, and there is a rebellion. Like there is a rebellion against this mentality. Like I've talked to people about this. You know, there are creators. Like for example, the creator of My Hero Academia has been fighting American fans. He fucking hates American fans from what I'm hearing. He really don't like American fans. And it's slowly... Yeah, he doesn't like American fans, and he's actually talked about how not liking American fans. He's not a big American fan supporter. And like I said, he does stuff that, I get this vibe, he does stuff that people are like, you know, would be, generally be like, what, why is this person, you know, why would this person... Yeah. What? And it's not... Yeah. Yeah, like, they've... And that's the funny thing. I've heard a lot of the fans talk about that. It's like, a lot of these guys, you know, they don't give a shit what American thinks. Like, they want to create their art and they want to create their thing. Now, Soups can talk about this too. How would you feel, Soups, if I took your series, Heidi and Hair, what's it called now? Heidi and Hair? Yeah. What if I took the characters and I said they all have to be girls now. They all have to be like, they all have to be prim and proper. There cannot be perversion in any way, shape, or form. Any perversion is considered bad, no stuff, and I'm not gonna allow it. By the way, you also gotta take this out of the equation, and that out of the equation, and this. Like, I'm gonna force you to remove all this, all the work you have done on your content, and tell you that you have to draw it this way.
I mean, for me, because it's like, you know, I feel there's 2 ways to do it, because like there's 2 extremes to go about it. Or it's like one where you just make yourself totally slave to the audience, and then there's the other way where you just basically ignore the audience.
For example, I like the other character. I like the character when she had the other hairstyle. I don't like the new hairstyle for that character. I think it's bad. Support old hairstyle of the main blonde girl. I can't remember her name now. My brain is... I'm playing a game, so my brain's on half capacity, so I'm getting my ass kicked. So anyway...
So basically, when you're making a story, you basically have to consider intent and purpose. Where it's like, if you get an audience, you have to consider, okay, what does your audience like about your story? And this and that, and people. If you have people who from the get-go are just jumping in saying, change that, where it's like, it's clear you don't like my series, like anything about my series, and you're just trying to control it, where it's like, nope, you don't have that relationship.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, the shipping, the constant shipping that's been going on. I don't like shipping either. And some level, like to me, I don't care. Like I don't care if you want to ship. You want to ship your favorite love character, that's fine. But don't tell the creator that they have to ship it the way they like. Like that's like me saying, you know, I still to this day, like I said, the creator of My Hero Academia, one of my favorite things he did was they were like bugging him about the shipping of Explode guy and Deku. They wanted the weird relationship between those two characters. And then so he made the Grape guy. He made a reference to the Grape guy in a way that had him be the one that was in charge of that. And I thought that was freaking funny as fuck. Because he was like, you know, because they were like, we don't want him! He can't be destroyed! And they got really upset about that, too. It was like, really? That's your upset. That's the thing that's going to take you to task. That's the thing that's making you so angry. Like they really got mad about that. I remember just chuckling like a little goblin over how angry they got. So fucking mad. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Optimus's death, if I remember correctly, is actually what changed that they actually changed G.I. Joe. He was never supposed to survive. Like, Duke was never supposed to make it.
It's like he got stabbed in the heart. It's like,
yeah, it was just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a flesh wound.
It's like, yep, you no longer have the heart anymore. Alright.
You know, there was a time when we would ignore these people. And I think we need to go back to that ignoring, because I remember even like it's just like the level of not ignoring these people has been really problematic now. There was a time, like keep in mind when Robin died, they murdered a child. That was a lot of yeah.
No one likes the way
Well, that's the funny thing, actually, because it was actually one comic. You know what the controversy of that was? There's a funny controversy about that. He apparently he actually should have survived, but unfortunately, it was a creator of it was one of the people working at the call center for that. He actually swapped the numbers to incorporate that actually he died. The numbers were too skewed. Not that many people voted for it compared to the numbers that they thought. It's been proven. Yeah. Thank you.
Tim Drake.
So that was.
You know he's supposed to be a stand-in for Jason Todd.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a stand for Jason Todd anyway. Bye.
Oh, that's a little fucked up.
They censored. They did censor it though. That's a lot of people don't know that they actually was killing. Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Frick! No! Don't do it! Don't do it! Ah, you fuck! One little swipe. Ugh. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look at. Well, so take in consideration the movie that is known as Assault on Precinct 13. They, which by the way, the review is coming, boys. I will have it out. Oh yes, it is coming. I did watch it. There will be a review. So, Assault on Precinct, the Assault on Precinct 13. A little girl gets her head blown away. Like, she dies violently. It's quick, but it's still an extremely violent death of a child. Yeah, Wes Craven. Or no, keep one. I don't know why I get those two confused. They do have a different career. Yeah, Wes Craven. That was one of his. I still consider that one of his best movies of all time. Is that movie because it's a great movie. It's stupid as fuck, but it's a good action movie. It's actually a phenomenal action movie in a lot of ways. No. Well, look at the movie. Look at the movie Delta Force. As much as I know, well, I know Dark will never look at the movie Delta Force, but understandable why. But look at the movie Delta Force. That one, people die in that. Yeah, sure, Chuck Norris still wins the day, but that is a bloodbath at the end of that movie. And I kind of like that type of action. I hate these type of missions so much. They're so fucking annoying. But yeah, no, to me, I kind of get what people are saying when they, to me, my big argument with a lot of this is, don't censor it. It's not your place to censor all this shit. Like, they censor it out, and they do it on purpose in a lot of ways. And I really don't like the fact that they do it on purpose. It's like, you know, this is why I don't like movies, like there's a movie called Rollerball. And they make a new version of it, and I'm like, okay, Rollerball from the 60s. That is designed to be a really dark story. And like the ending is, that ending where they all, like, pretty much he's the only one left on the fucking road. He's the only skater left, and he's the last skater, proves that the whole idea of that is that one man one man proved that he could take on the society and win. That, to me, is a good fucking movie. And it has a lot of respect where one man actually proved it. And I liked how that movie ended. To me, that I have more respect for that movie on how it ended than any other movie out there for what it was. When you have one man wins that fight, and I think that's more respectable and more fun than any other movie out there, and I kind of like that. No, it's not. Are you kidding me? Did he fucking get shot again? I hate this fucking, because this doesn't move, and it's just a sitting target, and you gotta like, oh, I hate this mission. This is the mission that makes me quit this game, and I take a break. Yeah, I hate this mission so goddamn much. Okay, and I'm going to give him a... Yeah, I agree. Gundam is... Well, we got 57 minutes. We're almost at it for a bit. We'll go until night. So you wanted to talk about Fantastic Four. So you want to talk about Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I had to make a Family Guy reference there. Okay. Hey, Lois. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, on. Things get off.
All right, guys. Yeah. So okay. So let's talk about. Okay. So you want to talk about Fantastic Four? What do you got to say about Fantastic Four?
I hate how the creators race-baited everyone with that movie. I mean, I'm not seeing that movie. I do see it. However, from what I've heard about the movie, the creators race-baited everyone.
I love the fact that people got so upset about this movie, and it was boring from what I was told. But what I was told was boring as fuck. Also, the idea, like, I heard it was boring. I heard a lot of the people that watch, like, I have no interest in doing this unless I make money on YouTube. Then I'll watch it. Cough, cough. Patreon. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, 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 cough.
Top Top movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got a Fantastic Four. Go ahead, Steve. You're a Fantastic Four fan. You're more of one than I am.
It's because I feel two movies because two things. One, it's still got their work happening. I hear a lot of people say, it's not work. I mean, one, the casting is work. I mean, we know the reasons behind it. Kevin Feige himself said, yeah, I want to bring on Fantastic Four because Fantastic Four was too white for his face.
By the way, I just gotta say something. We already had a cheesy version of Judge Dredd. Fuck you, whoever makes fucking go eat a dick. Whoever thought Pedro Pascal as Judge Dredd should ever be a thing. If it isn't the man who did the original, did the most recent one, I refuse to watch it. So give me a solid and don't fucking just tweet it. Anybody who thinks Pedro Pascal should do that, because I hate to say it, there's only one person that should play Judge Dredd now because he looks so fucking well. Yep. No, it's still a good movie. It's still an okay movie. It's just, it's not a Judge Dredd. It's not. I hate this mission. Get me away from any. I hate these missions because that thing just sits there. It doesn't do anything else. And it's a giant Wappa weapon. I hate those type of. It's a super fortress tank. Ah, fuck you, super fortress tank, my fucking ass. Eat a fucking bag of this. Anyway.
Go on, please.
I'm getting very angry because I'm getting crap doing the fucking mission over and over and over again. I'm stuck at this mission. I can't beat this out. Well, my feeling towards that is the Crow. Like, what the fuck did they do to the Crow? I mean, you had one of the greatest movies of all time. Even though the guy who worked on it died, the man who did the work on it died and didn't make it to the end, and you take away this great role with this great character, and he's gone from the equation, yet you still make one of the best comic book movies of all time. Everything about that movie is amazing. And what do we get? A crappy remake that's so awful that I don't even know what the fuck the game plan was. I think it's one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen in a lot of ways, and it's crap. It's absolutely crap. Oh, it's crap. It is crap. Star Wars, for example.
I don't mind that. That's because I like compliments.
Yeah. Again, I'm actually not against the movie, but again, it's good. Yeah. So like look at Kathleen Kennedy, for example. Like I got to bring up Kathleen Kennedy because of the fun that is. Look, if anybody knew, like Kathleen Kennedy, my favorite moment with Kathleen Kennedy was when Kathleen Kennedy got her, when they actually had a moment where she was like, there is proof that Kathleen Kennedy, they had a thing where Kathleen Kennedy came out and said, you know, we should give what's his face a dog, Indiana Jones a talking dog. I'm like, no, there actually was, and they said, you know, that's right, that's nice, Kathleen, with her coffee. And I'm like, yeah, like right there, that should have said to a lot of fans.
That reminds me of the Superman summit, where they would basically, you know, have talks of what to do with the character, like in the comics and everything. And there was this one guy that was like, hey, let's kill him. And their response was the same every time. It's like, that's great, man. I'm taking this for it.
Yeah.
John Blue.
He's talking about the infamous. He's the guy who made the Wizard movie. I know you're. Well, no, you saw that in the 70s, like Scrappy Doo, no. Yeah, I agree. It's stupid. Well, remember, that's what happened. That's what happened to the real Ghostbusters. Yeah, but no, that's what happened. No, that's what happened to the real Ghostbusters. Let's make the Ghostbuster groups. Let's make the Ghostbuster kids groups. I hate this mission. I hate this mission so much. I hate this mission so fucking much. It's such a stupid mission. Yeah, I kind of agree. I hate it too. It's kind of how I've always felt about it. I think personally, it's annoying. Well, they did technically get a dog. They're called Dinobots, but neither here nor there. Dinobots! I love the Dinobots. It's such a fucking cool, Grimlock. I gotta get that game. I heard it's been removed from the store, from all the stores though. Thank you, Hasbro. Eat a bag of dicks. Yeah. That's the thing. Have you ever noticed, ever since Disney's gotten control of a lot of these companies, that it just kind of fell apart? Look, you yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't have to do this anymore. Okay. Hello, DJ Ronnie. Yep. I want to get that game. I don't know if my computer can run it, but I want to get Transformers Devastation. That was a freaking amazing as hell game. They do. Well, because it ain't new, and new's better. Didn't you know that? Can't believe this. Soup. I can't believe this fucking guy. He doesn't understand that new's better.
Actually, saying shiny is better.
Yeah, well, yeah. There we go. New is better. Hello, DJ, and I believe I saw a couple other people pop up when I was getting my ass handed to me by this goddamn game. Yep. Yep. Ain't that fun? Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I kind of agree. That's kind of why I don't like it. Well, yeah, I know we're getting a lot of crap. DJ, I need to find my discs so I can run the PC. Yeah, I kind of want to play that, but I don't know if it'll work. That's my biggest problem. Gotcha. Fuck you and your pathfinding. Kick your ass. Pathfinding, failure to win. What? Yeah, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? can't I get up this hill? Yeah, it's not letting me get up that hill for some reason today. What? I don't mind. I've actually been able to do damage while being down here, but it's getting annoying. There we go. For some reason, the booster wasn't letting me use it. You know what I'm trying to do. So, big question I've been wanting to ask you actually. How do you feel about universal chemistry now that you've actually started watching Dark? Yeah. I like that. Okay. Yeah. I've never been a fan. Seed's the one that I didn't like, and Wing I didn't like, but I also thought it was like we've had that conversation multiple times. But original, yeah, most of the other stuff I like everything you just basically said I like. Is that the shining finger one? Because that is so stupidly fun, I like it for its stupidity fun. That's my best way to... Trying to... I can't remember turn A. Yeah, I can't... Yeah.
I just
But
can't
mind
sit
you, I have a
around and
huge
watch this magnificent ship go down.
for,
You missed!
See, look at that. Right off the hop. I'm fighting the retarded brothers. Luckily Armoro shows up to help me fight, but I'm fighting the Dom brothers.
I'm an ally!
Yeah.
I can't figure out how that river got through our extra tank. No! Not yet. What in tarnation? You idiot!
Well, remember there is space countries.
Right. How's that? Fire! Not yet. I see. What? I see.
Oh, got it. Thank you, Armoro. Yeah, I know. That's one where the hair kind of flies off, isn't it? Or it spins like a tornado. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. But with emulation being the way it is now, the big question is with video game companies doing playing these shenanigans. Other than I have to ask, other than the main groups, do you guys think that we should actually be putting our money into companies now, or is it getting to that point now where everyone's just kind of well, do I really need to right now? Are we getting to that point yet? Are we getting to that point where it's just you're going to see a large boost of piracy again? Because that's what happened when these shenanigans started originally. Remember when that whole bullshit kicked off? There was a point when people just kind of went, okay, I've had enough, and they kind of went off. Yep. I've kind of had that mentality about this. Well, yeah, because you're losing control of your content. It used to never be like that, right? Well, no. Well, yeah, he still does stuff for what's the name of it? It's not Antarctic. What was the name of it? That does right
now. Wait, what?
The new Ninja Turtles comics are coming out. Is it Image?
I don't know. I haven't been following the comics. I mean, it's like with how comics have been lately. It's just I don't feel like they're worth following.
Okay, I know they had a pretty decent Power Ranger run. That Power Ranger one was actually beloved. A lot of people like that Power Ranger. Okay. So yeah, that's Yeah, and until recently, until the last Ronin was actually really good, was really fucking good. Yep. No, it was mainly a push of IDW and the idea of the IDW comic. The man who... It's kind of funny who the last Ronin actually turns out to be. And that kind of is one of the more... Yeah. That does kind of make me kind of laugh that, you know, the last Ronin is... They also explained that mutation actually made him stronger because the older he got, his mutation made him more... Because they were still technically mutating. And he healed better, his bone structure was stronger because, you know, as time went on, his mutations kind of kept going. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because he's mutated. And also, turtles some turtles have a healing factor. So, I think some creatures they do. So yeah. No, overall, like I said, I'm actually not against what we're seeing from Ninja Turtles. Like that's the only one that's been somewhat decent. I heard the most recent run's been shit, but that's about it.
This is Revel. I don't know what the hardheads at Jabura will say.
Yeah. Oh, I got his ball. No, that was awful. That was awful. Yeah. Yeah. It's cheaper. That's the only reason. It's cheaper and it's easier to mass produce. No, that's. I wish I was lying, but that's the honest truth. It's cheaper. It's easier to mass produce. Yeah, they really did. Well, look at Owl. Like the only one that I thought ever did it good was, for those that don't remember, the only one I thought ever did it really good was the well-known series, Adventure Time. And the only reason is because that works for what the Adventure Time was trying to do. I actually would have rather seen a realistic Adventure Time, like a more vibrant Adventure Time. But we're never going to see that. Nope. What? That's understandable. It's funny because it's not hard to make those characters look better. Like I was looking at someone did a more anime look for the Owl House, and the characters looked so much better. Like the person said, "Yeah, no, you could really make this look nice." So yeah, no, we're at that point in our life. But this overall, like I said, this was overall kind of a good laugh in my opinion for a lot of stuff. Like we're just seeing this cow art style, and I think people who do that art style, yeah, but it's not going to be the in thing that people are going to like. Like I said, did you notice that no one talks about that after everything's all said and done, other than a couple cartoons? Have you heard anybody talk about, like, for example, Steven Universe, for example? Yeah, I don't hear anyone talk about that. I don't hear anyone talk about that anymore.
I am.
Yeah, it's dead. It's effectively dead. Like, I know people that still talk about Witch, and Witch doesn't have great animation, but I still hear people go, Witch, we're Witch, da 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 da, da 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 da. And I have people that still like that show. So that tells you something right there. We are going to rate Logan in a second, Arus. Just we're going to finish off this conversation and we're going to end it off. But okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, people are in a nutshell getting annoyed with the bullshit of this. And like I said, a lot of these shows are disappearing. Like, we are going to have a generation. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine about, actually, I've noticed this recently. A lot of streaming services have been getting old cartoons and putting them up recently. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Like, the Batman animated universe has been slowly popping back up on YouTube, which was popping back on. I'm starting to see Batman Brave and the Bold, the original Ninja Turtles, all these places that never used to have these streaming services, never used to have Batman, Brave and the Bold, Batman Beyond, Ninja Turtles, all this shit that's slowly coming back on the stuff. On streaming services. And it's very surprising to see stuff that I was like, wow, What's this doing on here? What the fuck is this show? What the fuck is that show? Like a bunch of anime just recently. A bunch of anime popped up that I was like, I'm surprised are on here. We are seeing a resurrection of old everything from the 90s to the early 2000s, and some stuff from the 80s is slowly appearing on streaming services again. Now I know that's a cheaper option, but it's kind of surprising that a lot of stuff is still thing. Like, still one of the most popular shows on Netflix. What do you think the most popular show on Netflix is right now? To this day.
What?
Seinfeld.
Ah.
What's the deal with that show being the most popular show to this day? Yeah. Yep. The what day episode? I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm watching it now. Dude, they have the masturbation episode on there, for fuck's sake. The bet is still on there. That's fucking still on there. Oh my god. Progress. Yeah, on that fun note, I think we're going to call it for tonight, boys. Thank you so much for being on with me. Thank you, everybody. Again, we're going to raid ourselves a LDP. I will put him on in a second. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You must raid him. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You must raid him. Let's get that raider raided up. Gotta find it. He's doing his arcade today, so we'll be raiding him. And yeah, I copied the clipboard. All right, there you go. I think Aro's already beat me to the punch, but I'm going to do it again. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, the late night streams, the later streams are usually on the occasion. I don't always do them because I like to do the morning streams. Next morning stream is going to be Wednesday. We're going to be continuing Overlord 2. Wednesday at 10 p.m. Well, anywhere between 9 to 10 p.m. and then till about noon. Usually anywhere from 11 to noon. That's usually what we do. All right, thank you everybody for being on, and we'll see you guys next time on Orc War Chief Reviews. Thank you so much, boys. See you later.
See ya.